Have you by any chance, see, I'll tell you what, from the outside it looks like such a simple business model. You know what, I'm going to read 50 articles, I'm going to send it out, and people will keep on subscribing. And you know what, the easiest thing that any person will think is, rather than keeping it for 10K, I'll put it for 500 rupees, 200 rupees, like you said, right? So have you seen that happening? Have you seen number of startups coming in this space trying to do something like this?
To be honest, one of our first subscribers actually started something like this
Okay.
on his own. But again, he was, honest enough to come and tell us that, see, this is what I'm going to do.
Right.
And we said, fair enough. I mean, this, even if you go and share the same article, I can't really stop you from doing that, right? I mean, yes, we put in all the curation effort into it, but it's there. I
Right.
mean, it is a free article, available for everyone, and we
Right.
have shared the link with you. Now you can do whatever you can
Yeah.
with it, right? There are people who end up doing something like this, but see, the for us, like I said, we would have been doing this even otherwise, right?
Right.
And yes, there is some sort of science and thought process that goes into it, science and art, I would say, where there are some articles which, though we love them, just don't qualify to go into the compound, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
all that also has to be thought through. There are a lot of
Right.
other nudges. We also used to have this sort of thriving community of sorts, where we would have a moderator. Over the last 6 months, we are experimenting with an almost moderator less group, right? So we've done all of that also. So somebody trying to ape this, clone this, will have to do all that themselves, right? And we have tried everything on ourselves first, right? So we know what works, we know what doesn't work. We completed around 1600 days of reading a book summary every day myself, right? On Blinkist. I mean, we stopped now over the last 3 weeks because we ran out of books on Blinkist.
So that's a new problem that you're mentioning,
Yeah, and Ramanand has been doing Duolingo for I don't know how long, right? So we
Okay.
understand the whole habit building and the curation and all of that. So somebody will have to have that kind of insight into this whole thing to make it
Right.
exactly or do better than this. It's not that
That
easy, I would say, not that easily replicable.
I completely agree with you, but because there's so many similar businesses that I've seen, right, where people have caught on to a niche audience. It seems very easy on the outside. So many mimics come up on the side and offering extremely cheap solutions,
Right.
but invariably they just close down after a couple of months, weeks,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a max, it's like a year. But
Right.